we have a file of data student answer choices recorded in a Excel sheet. As you can see, we have several variables: student number, name of school, gender, accommodation, etc. And we have pre-1, pre-2. These are answer choice from question 1 and from pre-test until question 24 here, and you have post-test question 1, question 2 answer choices until question 24. We have where we don't have data, and as you can see, we have many student scores. We have empty cells that we need to clean up. All right, so let's say we wanted to go ahead and input this file in our R and clean our data so that we can go ahead and analyze. As we learned last time, you can go ahead here to create R markdown. Okay. Here we are. You can just treat these ones and you create your chunks R here. Okay. You can comment here to show what we are going to do. Load necessarily package. So we need here most of the thing. Tidyverse. Tidyverse here, and we need to run it from here. Okay, we run it. You can just delete this one. We need another chunk. Load the data. We can just go here in files, this, go to directory, can modify, can select our folder, then hit open. It open here. We go in setting, we set our directory so that everything we save will be saved in this folder. All right, I have the file I was showing, the raw data Excel here. When you click, you can view or you can import. Just import and to drive and just import here. So it will come to our environment. After coming to our environment, it can also view in the working panel. Now, as you can see, the space we had empty are now recorded as NA. Okay. Since we have this one in Excel, we have to save it into R. You can call it raw data, then file equal to raw data dot RDA or R data. So our file in R data format will be called raw data, and this one is what we are recording the file we have, our raw data. Okay, when you hit here, it will be just saved. We need another chunks here, and we are going to look into our data, see how they are structured. The first thing we can see is str, or string raw data, our file. If we hit Control Enter, or just here this green arrow, we can look into our data. So it shows we have 159 observation across 55 variables. We have SN, it means the first column, student, name of school, whatever the variables here we have. And we have here our data entered in cells. Okay, you can just see. Another one similar to str is glimpse. Load data. If you run it, then it will show the same thing, but maybe in the extended form. Okay. Another one you can use is the summary. Put your file, raw data, run the code. You can see just the summary. The student, it can compute the statistics, but it is not valid because they are just codes of student or their number. Other variables, since they are string, they are just showing that they are character, not mentioned many things. Another thing we can see is to check if we have NA not applicable or empty cells. Okay, is NA in our file, raw data. Okay, if it says it true, it means we have NA, like here. If it says false, then we don't have NA. Okay, like this one, this one. It goes the whole file and check if you have NA. All right, now we need another chunk to clean data. Here we are. The first thing, let's just go ahead and see again in our file. The first column, SN, all throughout is NA. Throughout is NA. So it means we don't need it. We can start removing the first column. Remove unnecessary row and column. Okay. Let's call remove column. we need our data file. It is called raw data, and we need this square bracket. The first space is to remove column, row, and we are going to remove the first column. Then the second space, if we want to remove, we use minus and mention the number of column. The column we are going to remove is 1. So the space of row, we leave it empty because we are not going to remove any row yet. Okay. If you hit Ctrl and Enter, we can create another file called the remove call. As we mentioned here, it has 159 observation and 54 variables. It means we have removed one column among 55. Let's check. You can click on it and it opens here. You see, we are starting with student. We already removed the first column, which was SN. Let's check again here in raw data. You see, in the first column we had SN, so we have removed it. Success. All right. Again, if you look into our data in our removed column, down at the end, we have almost empty column, empty rows. Down, 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 down. You see, 17, we don't have any data here. We don't have any data here. We don't have any data here. It's just NA. And 16 and 15, we just have these variables, but we don't have any data there. Okay, 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 as you can see. Now, let's see their numbers. It's from row 157, 158, and 159. We need to remove them. Let's go back to our chunk and remove them. Now remove row using which file? So the new file is remove call. Okay. Now we need to open our square bracket. So since we are going to remove rows, we are going to start with the first instance. Minus 150, it was 57, 58, 59, okay? 57, comma, and empty, because we are not going to remove any column yet. Okay, now run this code. As you can see, we have removed it from 159. We remain with 158. Okay, repeat the step. We can still call it remove row. Okay, what is our data? Our data now becomes remove row, because it is the latest. This one we have. Okay, now open square bracket, minus 158, comma, empty. Okay, run this code. Now we have remove row 157. We have removed so far two rows. Okay, repeat this step. You can still call this remove row. From which data? From remove row file, open square bracket, minus 159, comma, empty, and run this code. All right, now we have what we have 59. Okay, let's check. I see nothing was changed. Maybe we didn't remove appropriate row. Let's check again. Down. Yes. Yes. Okay, so 57 is still there. All right, let's just start with the remove column and see what was the last. Okay, 157, 158, 159. Yeah, it's correct. What did we do? 157, 158, 159. So I think we remove them. Let's run them again and see. Okay. Remove row. '57 still have NA. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. We would use which column, which row. Okay, we would use here column because it is the one who still have the whole data. Yes, all right. Let's just run it. They should stay with 156. All right. No, what's wrong? We need to figure out what's going on. So we have them 157, 158. We have remove row using remove column 57. Okay. Now we have remove row using remove row. Yes. Yeah, that I think should be fine. This. Run it 7. Okay. Let's go check what is remaining there. Okay. All right. Now, since we are using the current file, so it means we no longer have 57, 59. We have 57 again. Okay. But from the current file row. Okay. Now let's hit it. All right, we have 156 as we wanted. If we want to check, you can go ahead and see if we have removed all bottom rows. All right, here we have, yes, we have this school age from 14 as we were expecting. Okay, now we have finished to remove unnecessary row and column. We are going to remove wherever we have NA in the data set. You see, like here we have NA, we need to remove them. So we are going to remove the whole row that have NA there in data. Okay, that's how we do. Okay, the code is remove NA, then NA remove. Okay, the code is NA dot rm, and our data is the current one. It's remove row. Okay, we can oh, what is the NA? Okay, where is the code? What is the code? NA RM NA yeah, NA omit. Okay, NA omit, our data is remove row is our current data file. Then we run this code. All right, we get NA remove 73 observation or rows. You see, we almost have a half of them because some rows had some NAs. So we still have 54 variables and the 73 observation. Okay, if we want to check it, we can check it here. So you see our data are just clean, very clean. There is no any NA still in our data. It means every student has pre-test score and post-test score corresponding each other. Okay, so now what we are going to do is to check. For example, let's see this. The name of variables, you see, we can change the name of variables. We can check to see clearly them. Names, our recent file, it's NA remove. Okay, we can check this function names, check the name of columns. You see, like names or name of school, it is not written well. Type of school, it has these spaces, we can remove it. All right, grade and the combination, we can rename it. Yes. All right, after checking, then we can go ahead renaming column. Okay. We can call it renaming. Okay, so that you can remember. So our file is the current file is na remove, and we are going to use piping. Okay, the first time I introduce it, first write our data na remove data file. Now pipeline, just hit the shift and the percentage or file and the greater than another percentage. This is called the pipe, and it makes our work very easy, so that we proceed for each function and for each code we are running. We will see. Just hit enter so that we can start from down. So we are going to use a code called mutate. Okay. When we open it, we want our oh no, wait. It's just rename function. Which one? We need to start with the name we want. So maybe we want school name. Okay. School name equal, yes, equal, you just open a single quotation mark and put the name in a file. Name, capital of school, capital again. Okay. Now you can run it and see. Okay, let's go check our file and see if it has been renamed. Oh, it's not this, it's the naming. Okay, you open the naming. Okay, you see school name, it is there, it changed. Okay, go again, put another piping and rename again. We need to rename again. Which one? Let's check again here. Type of school, let's call school type. Start with your name you want. School type equal single quotation mark the real name it has. It is type of school. Close it, run it, check if we have it. Oh, it's not, it's renaming. Okay, renaming, yes, school type, it has changed it. Okay, one more, put another pipe. You see, using a pipe is good because we don't need to repeat the data file. Okay, down here, rename, we want just to call it grade from the grade and combination. Okay, as it is. Did you see? Let's check again and see here. This one, we want to change it. Close it, yes, and run it. All right, did it change? Let's check rename. Oh yes, it changed it. Now, see, another thing we are going to use method, we want to remove this senior 4 into grade column because it doesn't make sense. We need to just stay with PCB, PCM, whatever, MPG, but remove S4. How can you remove one content among others in a column? That's what we are going to see. Next step will be edit column content. Okay, wow. So let's call it method. Okay, let's call it just the final stage. We have cleaned data. Okay. Now, what is our data? The current data is renaming. Please always remember our current data file. Okay, let's use just our pipe again, and just method comes. Method is the function that change content into a column. Okay, method what? Start with the name you want. No. Yes, start with the name you want to call a column you want to create. Okay, it's a grade. Okay, this one will be equal to, the function is called str replace. Replace what? Replace something in a column called grade. Okay, replace what? Replace S4. Okay, replace by what? By empty. This quotation mark without something, it means replace S4 in grade column, replace it by nothing or empty. It means you delete it. Then call that column again as grade. So for example, if you wanted to create a different grade, a different column, it will be, but you need just to change this name. Maybe you can call grade 1. Okay, grade 1. If you run this code, you will create another file called clean data, and let's check. In our grade is still at the same because we have created another column. Let's check that column. You can extend here and scroll ahead. Yes, here we have grade 1, PCB, what. So we no longer have a ANS4 and combination, all right? So let's say we don't want to create a new column. We just need to replace the existing column. We just create a name similar to the name we have and just use this code. Run it and go again. You can see we no longer have the other column created, but we have, extend here backward, we have original column, but we no longer have S4. All right, so guys, this is how we clean the data so that we start to run some analysis. So what did we do? We did remove unnecessary rows or columns that maybe have NA. Then we went ahead, we remove NA in each row that contain nothing, or just any that doesn't contain any data, we went ahead, we renamed the column as we want, and we went ahead, we edited some column content. Thank you so much. And the next episode will be about how to mark the student answer choices. Because you see, student has selected a certain letter or a certain answer from multiple choice test, but we have a real or correct answer. So we are going to match correct answer to the provided answer and the provided marks for each student and for each question.